The Sleep Code: How to Train Your Mind to Sleep, written and published by the Life Library. Imagine lying in bed at night, knowing you have to get up early, but the quiet only seems to amplify every thought in your mind. Minutes stretch into hours, and despite feeling drained, sleep does not come. This book is here to change that. We live in a world that feels faster and louder every day, and while many have found ways to work, create, and thrive within this pace, sleep often becomes the one thing sacrificed. But what if you could learn to train your mind to sleep as effortlessly as you do any other skill? There is a hidden formula for a truly restful night, one that does not involve counting sheep or relying on short-lived fixes. Instead, it is about understanding what your mind needs to ease into sleep naturally. You may have tried to sleep earlier, used endless tricks from the internet, or even rearranged your routines only to find yourself back at square one. What you will find here is different. We will explore ideas and techniques to help you unlock a deep, satisfying rest that feels almost automatic once you understand how to set the stage. What is fascinating is how much control you can have over your sleep once you tap into the natural rhythms of your mind. You do not need to give up your time, comfort, or personal goals. This book invites you to discover the little-known patterns and approaches that work with, rather than against, the way your mind and body are naturally designed. Are you ready to shift from tossing and turning to enjoying the kind of deep sleep that feels like a gift every single night? By the end of this book, you will not only know how to sleep better, but you will also understand why the process matters so much for a happier, healthier life. Before we start, remember to subscribe, like, and share for more valuable insights. I would love to hear your thoughts after listening. Drop a comment below. And for those wanting to deepen their understanding and really lock in these lessons, the ebook version is available on our official website, linked in the description. Studies show that reading while listening helps boost memory and comprehension. Be sure to check out our special discount for early readers. It is limited, so grab it while you can. Chapter 1: The Mind and Sleep Connection. Sleep is one of the body's most powerful natural functions, yet it often feels just out of reach when the mind is overly active. Imagine this: you finally lay down, and instead of drifting off, your mind decides to replay conversations, future tasks, or even distant memories. This mental chatter has a direct impact on the way we sleep. For many people, falling asleep becomes a battle against their own thoughts, but understanding the mind's role in sleep can help ease that struggle and bring us closer to restful nights. The mind and body are deeply interconnected, especially when it comes to sleep. Picture the mind as a gatekeeper. It decides when to open the door to sleep and when to keep it shut. When we are physically tired but mentally alert, that gate stays closed. The more we think, analyze, and plan, the harder it becomes to slip into sleep. This intricate connection between thoughts and sleep is what often makes nights restless. In exploring this connection, it becomes clear that sleep is not just about closing our eyes, but also about preparing the mind to let go. Daily stress and thoughts are known to fuel a restless mind. Whether it is work, relationships, or the simple tasks that fill our days, these thoughts build up. The mind is like a sponge, absorbing experiences and emotions from the day, which then echo at night. Interestingly, as we lie in the dark, these thoughts find the perfect setting to play out. By being aware of this, we can begin to understand why quieting the mind is an essential part of preparing for sleep. It is not about silencing every thought, but rather guiding the mind to a more restful state. Our thoughts do not only influence how we feel, but also how we rest. The mind often holds on to thoughts that carry strong emotions, whether joy, worry, or excitement. These emotions then act like sparks, keeping the brain engaged. It is fascinating how simply identifying this process can make us more mindful of the thoughts we entertain before bed. Just like any skill, shifting from active thinking to restful awareness takes practice, but it also offers a path to the type of sleep that feels natural and effortless. Imagine if sleep could be as automatic as blinking. The human body is designed with rhythms that align with the natural world, like the rising and setting sun. These rhythms help regulate sleep and waking cycles. But the mind can interrupt these rhythms when it is overloaded with thoughts. This can lead to the feeling of lying awake, waiting for sleep to take over. Recognizing this balance can make a significant difference. When we align the mind with these natural rhythms, the body can follow, leading to deeper and more refreshing sleep. One of the remarkable things about sleep is that it requires no conscious effort. However, the mind sometimes convinces us that we need to work to fall asleep. This misconception can lead to a cycle of trying to force sleep, which only makes it harder to come by. True rest happens when we let go, trusting the body's natural ability to rest and recharge. The beauty of this process lies in its simplicity. It is less about doing and more about allowing. By understanding this, the process of falling asleep becomes less of a task and more of a release. In today's fast-paced world, we often feel the need to control every part of our lives, including sleep. But the more we try to control sleep, the more elusive it can become. Letting go is not about giving up control, but about trusting that the mind and body know how to work together. This trust is what opens the door to genuine rest. By observing how the mind naturally drifts, we can allow sleep to unfold as it was meant to, without force or frustration. Sleep is often seen as a mystery, but it is also a reflection of how we live. The thoughts we carry into bed are often a mirror of our daily experiences. When we understand that sleep is a natural extension of our waking life, we can start to see how the mind's patterns influence our rest. It is about recognizing the connection and choosing to let the mind wind down, just as we would close a book at the end of a chapter. The connection between mind and sleep is one of life's simplest yet most complex relationships. It does not require us to have all the answers, only to be aware. By letting go of the need to control and by trusting the process, we create the space for sleep to come naturally. In the end, understanding this connection can lead to a more peaceful mind and a more restful sleep. Chapter 2: The Science of Creating a Sleep Sanctuary. The environment we sleep in can make a surprising difference in the quality of our rest. A bedroom should feel like a sanctuary, a place that naturally encourages relaxation and calm. The way a space feels, its lighting, textures, and colors can signal the mind to start unwinding. When these elements work together, the body and mind align, creating a setting where sleep feels inviting and easy. Imagine entering a space that feels warm and soothing, a place free of clutter and distractions. Clutter is more than just a visual issue. It is often a mental burden, creating a sense of unfinished business that keeps the mind engaged. By clearing away items that belong to the day's demands, you help build a room where sleep becomes the only purpose. This shift makes a bedroom a true sanctuary, a place meant for rest alone. Lighting is another key element in creating this atmosphere. Natural, dim lighting helps signal the mind that it is time to slow down. Bright lights, especially from screens, stimulate the brain, making it feel alert when it should be unwinding. Soft lighting mimics the setting sun, aligning with natural rhythms that tell the body it is time to prepare for rest. Gradually dimming the lights as night approaches can be a gentle way to ease into a calm state, creating a pathway toward better sleep. Another important detail is the temperature of the room. Studies show that cooler temperatures are better for quality sleep. The body naturally lowers its temperature when preparing for sleep, so a cooler room can support this process. While everyone has their own preference, a slightly cool environment helps the body find its ideal state for rest. When temperature and comfort align, sleep flows more smoothly, allowing the mind to let go of the day. Color also plays a subtle role in creating a restful space. Soft, muted colors are less stimulating and help create a sense of peace. While bright colors are energetic, soft tones encourage calmness. Neutral shades, light blues, and gentle greens create a visual calm that extends to the mind. This calming effect on the senses subtly prepares you for rest without actively demanding your attention. Choosing the right textures also contributes to a sense of comfort. Bedding that feels soft and inviting can make the bed feel like a safe, comforting place. Fabrics that are gentle to the touch create a sense of warmth and security, making it easier to unwind. It is not just about comfort, but about creating a sensory experience that encourages a transition from the day's activities into a state of rest. The mind responds to these comforting textures by naturally shifting toward relaxation. Every detail in the room, from the objects around you to the scent in the air, plays a part in setting the mood. Scents like lavender or chamomile have a calming effect that promotes relaxation. A light scent, carefully chosen, can help signal the mind that it is time to wind down. When the air is filled with a pleasant, gentle aroma, it adds to the experience of a sanctuary, layering subtle cues that help the body feel at ease. Keeping noise levels low is another important aspect. Sound has a powerful effect on the brain. Even soft noises can disturb rest if they are unpredictable. A calm, quiet environment allows the mind to settle, free from interruptions. Sound machines with soothing, steady sounds can help mask disruptive noises. Silence or steady, gentle sounds allow for deeper relaxation, creating a setting where the mind feels safe to drift into rest. Creating a sleep sanctuary is about aligning everything in the environment with the goal of rest. Each element works together, subtly signaling the brain to release the day's thoughts. This harmonious setup makes it easier to transition from wakefulness to sleep. When the bedroom is designed with rest in mind, sleep becomes something that flows naturally, without struggle. A well-crafted sanctuary offers a comforting escape where sleep is not only possible, but truly refreshing. Setting up a space that feels like a retreat does not require grand changes, just mindful choices that make the room feel calm and safe. In creating this kind of environment, you are inviting the mind to let go, fostering an atmosphere where rest is effortless and satisfying. Chapter 3: Creating Positive Sleep Rituals. Creating a positive sleep ritual is like giving your mind and body a set of gentle cues to prepare for rest. It is about forming a routine that signals to your brain it is time to wind down and let go of the day's stress. The power of ritual lies in consistency. By repeating calming actions every night, the mind learns to associate these actions with rest. Over time, these rituals become powerful triggers for sleep, making the transition from wakefulness to rest a smoother, more natural process. Starting with something as simple as turning off bright lights can begin to signal to your mind that the day is coming to a close. Bright lighting tells the body it is still time to be alert. By dimming the lights or switching to softer lighting, you begin to align the room with the natural rhythms of evening. This subtle change is the first step in training your mind that it is time to relax. It is not about forcing sleep, but creating an environment that naturally encourages it. In addition to dimming the lights, another useful ritual is engaging in calming activities that help the body transition into rest. This might be a few minutes of deep breathing, gentle stretching, or reading a book. The key is to avoid stimulating activities such as intense exercise or checking emails. Instead, focus on activities that bring a sense of calm and peacefulness. Over time, your brain will learn that these calming actions are associated with winding down, making sleep feel like a more natural conclusion to the day. Establishing a consistent bedtime is another important element in a positive sleep ritual. When you go to bed at the same time each night, your body's internal clock adjusts, making it easier to fall asleep. This consistency helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle, improving the overall quality of your rest. It is not about strict scheduling, but rather finding a rhythm that works for you. The more consistently you follow a bedtime routine, the more the body and mind will align with that pattern, making it easier to feel ready for sleep each night. The idea behind positive rituals is to create a sense of comfort and predictability. A predictable routine helps calm the mind by removing any uncertainties about what happens next. It can be as simple as turning off the television, brushing your teeth, and taking a few minutes to reflect on your day. Each of these small actions adds up, creating a ritual that signals the body it is time to rest. The consistency of these small acts creates a sense of safety and predictability, which in turn encourages relaxation. One ritual that can be incredibly helpful is mindfulness before bed. This can be a few minutes spent reflecting on the day or simply focusing on the present moment. By practicing mindfulness, you allow yourself to let go of the mental chatter that often keeps you awake. Instead of worrying about the tasks of tomorrow, you can focus on the sensations of the present moment, your breath, the stillness of the room, the comfort of your bed. This practice can be transformative, quieting the mind and helping you make the transition to sleep more easily. Creating a ritual around your bed can also reinforce the idea that it is a place for rest. Avoid using your bed for activities that are not related to sleep, such as watching television or working. The more you reserve the bed for sleep, the more your mind will begin to associate it with relaxation. This association reinforces the idea that the bed is a sanctuary for rest, helping the brain to naturally shift from wakefulness to sleep. The environment surrounding your ritual is just as important as the ritual itself. A calming atmosphere that is free from distractions and stress helps make sleep more accessible. Whether it is the quiet of a dark room, the softness of your sheets, or the calming scent of the air, these environmental factors play a big role in reinforcing your bedtime ritual. Every part of the ritual, from the temperature of the room to the sensations in your surroundings, adds to the overall experience of creating a positive sleep environment. While consistency is important, it is also crucial to approach your sleep ritual with a sense of ease. There is no need to rush through your routine or feel pressure to complete it in a certain way. The key to a successful ritual is making it a peaceful, enjoyable experience. If your ritual feels like a race to fall asleep, it can become counterproductive. The goal is to create a sense of comfort and peace, not to follow a set checklist of activities. Allow the ritual to flow naturally, so it feels like a gentle invitation to rest rather than a task to be completed. A positive sleep ritual can truly transform the way you approach sleep. It is not just about setting up the perfect environment. It is about creating a series of calming actions that prepare both your body and mind for rest. Over time, these rituals become ingrained in your routine, creating a sense of familiarity and relaxation that leads to more restful nights. With each passing day, these simple, peaceful practices make it easier to wind down, allowing you to enjoy the deep, restorative sleep your body needs. Chapter 4: Uncovering Daily Habits That Sabotage Sleep. It is easy to overlook the small habits we engage in during the day, yet they can have a profound impact on our ability to sleep at night. We may feel that a late cup of coffee or a busy evening at work does not affect our rest, but in reality, these daily choices can set the stage for a restless night. Understanding the habits that sabotage sleep is the first step in reclaiming the restful nights we deserve. One of the most common culprits is consuming caffeine too late in the day. Many people rely on coffee or tea to help them power through their afternoon slump. However, caffeine is a stimulant that can stay in the body for hours, making it difficult for the mind to wind down. Even if you do not feel particularly jittery, your body may still be processing the caffeine long after you finished your last cup. This subtle interference with the natural sleep-wake cycle can make it harder to fall asleep when the time comes. Another habit that disrupts sleep is eating heavy meals late at night. While it might seem comforting to enjoy a late-night snack, large or rich meals can lead to discomfort and indigestion, making it difficult for the body to fully relax. The digestive system continues to work long after the meal is over, which can cause restlessness during the night. Additionally, eating too close to bedtime can spike blood sugar levels, preventing the body from entering the state of calm needed for restful sleep. Electronics are another major sleep disruptor. Many of us are guilty of scrolling through our phones, watching television, or working late into the night. The blue light emitted by screens interferes with the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. When we engage with our devices just before bed, we delay the body's natural ability to prepare for sleep. The mental stimulation that comes from checking emails or watching an intense show also keeps the mind active, making it harder to unwind. Stress is perhaps one of the biggest sleep saboteurs, yet it is often overlooked as a simple part of daily life. The pressures of work, relationships, or personal responsibilities can leave the mind racing long into the night. When the body is in a constant state of heightened alertness due to stress, it becomes nearly impossible to achieve the relaxation needed for sleep. The accumulation of daily stressors builds up and creates a barrier between the conscious mind and the deep sleep the body craves. Even a lack of physical activity during the day can lead to poor sleep. While it might seem counterintuitive, not moving enough can leave the body restless at night. Physical activity, helps release tension and promotes relaxation, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. A sedentary lifestyle not only impacts your overall health, but it also hinders your body's ability to naturally wind down when bedtime arrives. A common mistake is having an inconsistent sleep schedule. Going to bed at different times each night or sleeping in on weekends can confuse your body's internal clock. The more irregular your sleep routine, the harder it becomes for your body to know when it is time to rest. Over time, this inconsistency can lead to sleep disruptions and a lack of quality rest. Creating a regular bedtime routine is key to signaling to the body when it should wind down and prepare for the night. Drinking too much water right before bed is another seemingly harmless habit that can lead to interrupted sleep. While staying hydrated is important, drinking too much liquid too late in the evening can lead to frequent trips to the bathroom during the night. This disrupts your sleep cycle and makes it difficult to stay in a deep, restful state. Instead, aim to hydrate throughout the day and limit your fluid intake in the hour or two leading up to bedtime. The environment in which we sleep also plays a significant role in our ability to rest. A room that is too hot or too cold can cause discomfort, making it difficult to fall asleep. Similarly, a noisy environment can keep us from achieving the deep, restorative sleep we need. Many people underestimate the power of a well-suited sleep environment, but small changes, like adjusting the room temperature or using earplugs, can make a world of difference. Even the way we relax before bed can be counterproductive. While some people believe that watching television or reading in bed is a way to wind down, these activities can sometimes keep the brain alert and active. The goal of relaxation before sleep is to signal to the body that it is time to rest. If the activities we engage in before bed keep the mind active, it becomes harder to switch off when the time comes to sleep. Lastly, an unhealthy relationship with sleep itself can be a hidden barrier. If you are anxious about not being able to fall asleep, that worry often turns into a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you stress about getting a good night's sleep, the harder it becomes to achieve. Learning to let go of the pressure to sleep can actually improve your chances of falling asleep. When you stop forcing yourself to sleep, the body can relax into it more naturally. Every small decision you make throughout the day has an impact on your sleep at night. It is easy to overlook the subtle habits that might be affecting your ability to rest, but once you begin to uncover and address them, you can create a much more peaceful path to sleep. By being mindful of your actions during the day, you can reclaim control over your sleep cycle and enjoy the rest your body needs. The key is to be aware of how your habits influence your sleep and to make small positive changes that will have a lasting impact on your nightly rest. Chapter 5: Evening Routines that Support Quality Rest. The evening hours play a critical role in setting the tone for a good night's sleep. As the day winds down, your body begins to prepare for rest, but the habits you engage in can either hinder or enhance this process. Establishing an evening routine that signals to your body that it is time to relax can drastically improve the quality of your sleep. Small adjustments to the way you spend your time during the evening can create a peaceful transition from the busyness of the day to the stillness of the night. One of the simplest yet most effective changes you can make is to create a wind-down period, at least an hour before you intend to sleep. This allows your mind and body to slowly shift gears rather than abruptly jumping from high-energy activities to rest. Turning off bright lights, such as those from screens or harsh overhead lamps, signals to your brain that the day is coming to a close. Dimming the lights and choosing a calm environment helps create an atmosphere of relaxation, making it easier for your body to prepare for deep rest. Instead of staring at screens, use the final hour of your day for quiet reflection or activities that calm your mind. Reading a book, journaling, or practicing light stretches can encourage a sense of peace that prepares you for sleep. Engaging in these soothing activities allows your body to release the day's tension without overstimulating the mind. Simple exercises, like a few minutes of deep breathing or gentle yoga poses, can further ease muscle tension and create a peaceful atmosphere for rest. It is also important to establish a regular bedtime routine. Going to sleep at the same time every night helps regulate your internal body clock, which in turn improves the quality of your sleep. When your body knows when to expect rest, it is able to fall asleep more easily and stay asleep throughout the night. Consistency in your evening routine is key. Try to keep your bedtime and wake up time the same every day, even on weekends, to avoid disrupting your body's natural rhythm. Preparing your sleep environment is another essential part of your evening routine. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary, a space that invites rest rather than stress. Make sure your bed is comfortable, with clean sheets and supportive pillows that create a relaxing atmosphere. Additionally, the temperature of the room plays a big role in your ability to fall asleep. A cool room, typically around 60-67 degrees Fahrenheit, is ideal for most people. Adjusting the room temperature to your preference can make a significant difference in your ability to rest. Reducing caffeine and heavy meals in the evening is also an important part of creating a restful evening. Many people unknowingly consume caffeine late in the day, thinking it will not affect their sleep. However, caffeine can stay in your system for hours and disrupt your ability to fall asleep. Avoiding coffee, tea, or even chocolate close to bedtime can help ensure that your body does not stay awake when you need it to rest. Likewise, eating large or spicy meals before bed can lead to indigestion, preventing the body from fully relaxing. If you feel hungry in the evening, opt for a light snack that is easy to digest. Limiting the intake of stimulating activities is crucial for preparing your body for sleep. This means avoiding intense conversations, high-energy television shows, or anything that increases stress levels. Instead, focus on activities that promote calmness, such as reading something light or engaging in a hobby that helps you unwind. As you engage in peaceful activities, your mind is less likely to be consumed by stress or overthinking, allowing you to sleep more soundly. Your mental state as you approach bedtime plays a significant role in the quality of your rest. Rather than focusing on any worries or concerns about the upcoming day, try to release the mental clutter that can keep you awake. Writing down your thoughts or making a to-do list for tomorrow can be a helpful way to clear your mind without letting it linger on stressful topics. This practice helps you unload your thoughts, giving your mind permission to rest and focus on sleep. Even the type of lighting in your environment can influence your sleep quality. The blue light emitted by phones, computers, and television screens can interfere with melatonin production, which is crucial for sleep. Instead of using devices close to bedtime, opt for softer, warmer lighting or even a dimly lit lamp to signal to your brain that it is time to wind down. This simple change in lighting can significantly impact how quickly and easily you fall asleep. Creating a relaxing evening routine does not have to be complicated. Small, intentional actions can create a strong foundation for quality sleep. The goal is to take gradual steps that signal to your body that it is time to rest, allowing the mind and body to align with the natural rhythms of sleep. By nurturing a peaceful atmosphere and incorporating calming habits, you can set yourself up for a night of restorative sleep. As you become more attuned to your body's needs and create a consistent evening routine, sleep will feel more like a natural part of your day rather than a battle. A restful evening routine is not about perfection. It is about consistency and finding what works best for your body and mind. With each passing day, these small adjustments will compound, and you will notice the difference in how easily you fall asleep and how refreshed you feel when you wake up. Let go of the rush, slow down, and allow your body the time it needs to relax into the peaceful, deep sleep that rejuvenates both mind and body. Chapter 6: Mastering the Art of Calming Thoughts. The mind can be a relentless chatterbox, constantly racing with worries and thoughts that prevent you from achieving a peaceful, restful state. It can often feel like there is no way to stop the swirl of emotions and ideas, especially when it's time to sleep. But calming those racing thoughts is a skill that anyone can learn. It does not require extreme effort, only a gentle awareness of how to turn down the volume on your inner monologue. By focusing on the right techniques, you can gain control over your thoughts and allow your mind the peace it craves. A common cause of restless thinking is the habit of overthinking. This happens when you allow your thoughts to spiral into worrying about things that may never happen. The trick is to recognize when you are beginning to overthink and gently redirect your attention. Rather than dwelling on what ifs or future scenarios, acknowledge the thought without judgment, then let it go. You are not required to solve everything right now. Accepting that some things are out of your control can be a freeing realization that allows your mind to settle. Another method to calm your thoughts is by practicing deep breathing. When your body experiences stress, it sends signals to the brain, which can fuel anxious thinking. By taking deep, slow breaths, you activate your body's relaxation response, sending a message to your mind to ease up. Focus on your breath as it flows in and out, grounding yourself in the present moment. With every exhale, imagine releasing tension and letting go of the thoughts that no longer serve you. This simple act can bring clarity and calmness, helping your mind relax. Many people struggle with the tendency to replay past events or worry about the future. It is easy to get trapped in cycles of self-blame or anticipation of what may go wrong. However, the key to calming these thoughts lies in focusing on the present moment. You can train your mind to be in the now, where worries about the past or future have no place. Being present helps shift the focus away from unnecessary stress. When you feel your mind drifting, gently bring it back to the current moment, whether it is the sensation of your body in space or the quiet rhythm of your breath. Visualization is another powerful technique for calming your mind. When you picture a peaceful scene, such as a calm beach or a quiet forest, your brain begins to associate these thoughts with relaxation. Creating a mental image of tranquility can act as a mental reset, helping to calm anxious thoughts. Let yourself immerse in the scene you've created, imagining all the details of it, the sounds, the smells, and the feelings it evokes. This practice shifts your attention away from stress and creates an inner sanctuary that feels safe and soothing. Sometimes the mind becomes restless because it feels overwhelmed. When there are too many thoughts vying for your attention, it can be helpful to slow things down by focusing on one thing at a time. This may be as simple as repeating a calming phrase or mantra in your mind. Phrases like, "I am safe," or "everything is okay," can serve as anchors to quiet your thoughts. By consciously choosing one calming statement to focus on, you train your mind to release distractions and guide your attention toward a peaceful place. It's also important to address your relationship with your thoughts. Too often, people think of their thoughts as truths, but in reality, thoughts are simply mental events that come and go. You are not obligated to attach meaning or significance to each one. Practicing mindfulness can help you notice thoughts without judgment, allowing you to see them as passing moments. You can then choose whether or not to engage with them. By cultivating this sense of awareness, you allow your mind to rest, free from the burden of unnecessary mental chatter. Creating a calming bedtime ritual can also help signal to your mind that it is time to unwind. Engage in activities that promote relaxation, such as reading or taking a warm bath. These actions prepare your mind for the transition from day to night and create a sense of structure for your evening. Establishing a routine of calming activities helps your body and mind understand that it is time to wind down and let go of the stress accumulated throughout the day. If you find yourself lying awake with your mind racing, rather than forcing sleep, try gently bringing your awareness back to your breathing or your visualization practice. Forcing sleep often results in more frustration and anxiety. Instead, by calmly redirecting your focus, you signal to your brain that it is safe to relax, and sleep will naturally follow. Let go of any expectations about how quickly you should fall asleep. The more relaxed and at ease you are, the easier it will be for your mind to transition into a restful state. Building a habit of calming your thoughts before bed takes time and practice. It may not come easily at first, but with consistency, you will find that it becomes more natural. Over time, you will notice that your mind becomes quieter and sleep comes more easily. Learning to manage your thoughts instead of letting them control you is an empowering skill that can improve not only your sleep, but your overall sense of well-being. With each passing day, you are cultivating a peaceful inner world that leads to deeper, more restorative sleep. Chapter 7. reducing stress for a better night's sleep. Stress often feels like an invisible weight that we carry with us throughout the day. It lurks in the background, quietly affecting our thoughts, actions, and even our bodies. By the time night comes, many people find themselves struggling to sleep because their minds are still racing with the events of the day or worrying about what is to come. Understanding the connection between stress and sleep is crucial, as managing stress effectively can lead to more restful nights and a greater sense of well-being. One of the first steps in reducing stress is learning to recognize the physical signs of stress in your body. Often, people are so used to feeling tense or overwhelmed that they do not even notice when they are carrying this tension. Tight shoulders, clenched jaws, or shallow breathing can be signs that your body is in a state of stress. Once you become aware of these physical signals, you can take steps to release the tension before it affects your sleep. Gentle stretches or simply taking a moment to relax your body can make a big difference. Another way to reduce stress is through practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves focusing on the present moment without judgment, allowing you to let go of worries about the past or future. When stress is left unchecked, it often stems from the mind wandering into anxious thoughts or regrets. By practicing mindfulness, you can train your brain to stay grounded in the here and now, allowing you to break free from the cycle of overthinking. Even just a few minutes of mindfulness each day can help lower your overall stress levels, making it easier to unwind when bedtime comes. Managing stress also involves setting boundaries, especially when it comes to work or personal responsibilities. In today's fast-paced world, it can be tempting to take on more than you can handle. However, overcommitting yourself leads to burnout and stress that can negatively impact your ability to relax at night. Learning to say no when necessary and prioritizing your mental and physical health is essential for reducing stress. Remember that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself first will enable you to show up better for others and for yourself. Physical activity plays a key role in stress reduction. Exercise helps release built-up tension and stimulates the production of endorphins, the body's natural stress relievers. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or any other form of exercise that you enjoy, moving your body regularly can help reduce feelings of anxiety and stress. The added benefit is that regular physical activity also promotes better sleep, making it easier to drift off when your head hits the pillow. However, be mindful of the timing of your workouts, as exercising too close to bedtime may have the opposite effect, leaving you feeling more energized than relaxed. Establishing a healthy sleep routine is another crucial step in managing stress. When your body follows a consistent sleep schedule, it becomes accustomed to winding down at the same time every night. Creating a calming bedtime ritual, such as reading, taking a warm bath, or practicing relaxation exercises, signals to your body that it is time to rest. Avoiding activities that are stimulating or stressful, like checking emails or watching intense TV shows before bed, can also help set the stage for a more peaceful night's sleep. Consistency is key, as your body thrives on routine and predictability, especially when it comes to rest. It is important to address your thoughts before going to bed, as the last thoughts of the day can linger and affect your ability to sleep. Journaling is a great way to release any lingering thoughts or worries. Writing down what is on your mind can help you process emotions and clear your head, making it easier to transition into a state of relaxation. You do not need to write a novel. Just a few sentences or bullet points about what is bothering you or what you are grateful for can make a significant impact. Breathing exercises are an excellent way to calm your nervous system and reduce stress, especially before bed. Taking slow, deep breaths activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to counteract the stress response. Try inhaling deeply for 4 counts, holding the breath for 4 counts, and then exhaling for 4 counts. Repeat this cycle several times to help lower your stress levels and prepare your body for rest. Deep breathing is a simple yet powerful tool that can be done anywhere, anytime, and it can have an immediate calming effect. Sometimes it is necessary to evaluate the sources of stress in your life. Are there patterns or triggers that consistently cause you to feel overwhelmed? Identifying these sources of stress can give you the insight you need to take action. Whether it is work, relationships, or other responsibilities, having a clear understanding of what is causing you stress allows you to take steps toward managing it more effectively. This could involve delegating tasks, asking for help, or finding new ways to approach challenges. When stress becomes chronic, it can have long-term effects on your sleep and overall health. The good news is that by incorporating small, consistent changes into your daily routine, you can gradually reduce stress and improve your ability to sleep. Stress management is not about eliminating all stress from your life. Stress is a natural part of living. Instead, it is about learning to cope with it in healthier ways so it does not dominate your thoughts or disrupt your sleep. The journey to stress reduction is not a quick fix, but over time, the benefits are profound. As you incorporate these strategies into your daily life, you will begin to notice that stress has less of an impact on your sleep. Rather than tossing and turning, you will find it easier to relax and fall asleep, waking up refreshed and ready to take on the day. With practice and patience, you will master the art of reducing stress and enjoying a peaceful, restful night's sleep. Chapter 8. Natural breathing techniques to ease into sleep. Breathing is something most of us do automatically without much thought. Yet the way we breathe can have a significant impact on how relaxed and calm we feel, especially when it comes to winding down for the night. Learning to use natural breathing techniques can be an incredibly effective tool for easing into sleep. By consciously controlling our breath, we can activate the body's relaxation response and prepare both our mind and body for restful slumber. One of the simplest yet most powerful breathing techniques is known as deep breathing. Deep breathing involves inhaling deeply through your nose, allowing your lungs to fully expand, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth. This simple act helps to slow down your heart rate and calm your nervous system. As you take deep, steady breaths, your body naturally shifts from a state of stress to one of relaxation, making it much easier to drift off to sleep. To practice deep breathing, find a comfortable position in bed. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose for a count of 4. Hold the breath for a moment, then slowly exhale through your mouth for a count of 6. With each breath, you will begin to feel your body relax further. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your focus back to your breath. This technique can help you release any tension or anxiety that may be preventing you from falling asleep, allowing you to peacefully transition into rest. Another helpful breathing technique is the 4-7-8 method, a popular relaxation tool for reducing stress and promoting sleep. This technique involves inhaling for a count of 4, holding the breath for 7 counts, and exhaling for a count of 8. By following this rhythm, you are encouraging your body to enter a state of calmness. This method not only helps clear the mind, but also regulates the breath in a way that allows your body to unwind. As you continue practicing, you may notice that it becomes easier to drift off to sleep with each passing night. The key to the 4-7-8 technique is the extended exhale. Exhaling for longer than you inhale activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for rest and digestion. When you exhale longer than you inhale, it signals to your body that it is time to relax and prepare for sleep. Try to make each exhale smooth and controlled, allowing your body to gradually let go of any tension it may be holding on to. Box breathing is another effective technique that can be particularly useful for calming an overactive mind before bed. This method involves breathing in a square pattern. Inhale for 4 counts, hold the breath for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold again for 4 counts before beginning the cycle over. This rhythmic pattern helps to ground your focus and bring your attention to your breath rather than your racing thoughts. By focusing on this simple, repetitive process, you create a sense of calm that makes it easier to relax and fall asleep. As you practice these breathing techniques, be mindful of the connection between your breath and your body. Pay attention to how your body feels with each breath you take. Are your shoulders tense? Is your chest tight? Try to consciously release any physical tension as you breathe deeply. The act of letting go of both physical and mental tension allows you to enter a state of peace and calm, setting the stage for a restful night's sleep. One of the benefits of using breathing techniques is that they can be done anywhere, at any time. You do not need to be lying down in bed to experience their calming effects. If you are feeling stressed or anxious during the day, you can practice deep breathing or box breathing to reset your mind and bring a sense of relaxation. Over time, these techniques become a natural part of your routine, helping to reduce the overall level of stress in your life and improve the quality of your sleep. It is important to remember that consistency is key. The more regularly you practice these breathing exercises, the more effective they will become in helping you relax before bedtime. It is not necessary to wait until you are already feeling anxious or overwhelmed to use these techniques. By incorporating them into your daily routine, you can train your body to relax more easily, making it easier to transition from your busy day to a restful night of sleep. Breathing techniques are not a quick fix, but rather a skill that can be developed over time. As you practice regularly, you may notice that you become more in tune with your body's signals and that sleep comes more naturally. When you create a calming bedtime routine that includes natural breathing, you set yourself up for success in getting the rest you need to feel rejuvenated and energized each day. Breathing is a simple yet powerful tool that we can all use to improve our sleep. With just a few minutes of focused, intentional breathing, you can begin to shift your body into a state of calm and relaxation. Whether you prefer deep breathing, 4-7-8, or box breathing, the key is to find the technique that works best for you. As you continue to practice, you will notice how much easier it becomes to ease into sleep and enjoy the deep rest your body deserves. Chapter 9: The Importance of Disconnecting from Screens. In today's digital world, we are surrounded by screens everywhere we look. From smartphones to laptops and televisions, the bright, constant presence of screens can easily consume our time and attention. However, one of the best ways to improve sleep quality is by disconnecting from these screens before bed. The habit of using electronic devices late into the evening may seem harmless, but it can actually have a profound impact on our ability to fall asleep and the quality of sleep we get. When we look at screens, especially in the evening, the blue light emitted from them can interfere with our body's natural sleep cycle. This light, which is similar to sunlight, suppresses the production of melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle. When melatonin levels are reduced, our body becomes less prepared for sleep, making it harder to unwind and fall into a deep rest. Without proper melatonin levels, our sleep can be disrupted, leaving us feeling tired and unrested the next day. The habit of checking our phones, tablets, or computers right before bed can also keep our minds engaged and alert. Whether it's scrolling through social media, responding to emails, or watching videos, these activities stimulate our brain, making it difficult to relax and transition into sleep mode. The constant flow of information and sensory input can prevent our minds from winding down, which is crucial for preparing for a restful night. Without the proper mental shift, sleep becomes an elusive goal. As part of a healthy bedtime routine, it is important to give yourself some screen-free time before sleep. Aim to turn off all electronic devices at least an hour before going to bed. This time allows your brain to slow down and prepare for sleep naturally. Instead of checking your phone or watching TV, consider engaging in activities that are more conducive to relaxation, such as reading a book, journaling, or practicing gentle stretches. These calming activities help signal to your body that the day is over and it is time to rest. One of the main reasons we keep reaching for our devices is that we have become accustomed to constant connection. We feel compelled to check our notifications, respond to messages, or simply pass time by scrolling through content. While this might feel comforting in the moment, it only delays the process of winding down. By creating a boundary between your screen time and sleep time, you give yourself permission to disconnect from the outside world and focus on your own well-being. This mental separation is key to improving your sleep. The act of disconnecting from screens does not just help your body prepare for sleep, but also improves the quality of your rest. Without the constant stimulation of screens, your brain has a chance to enter a more restful state. When you give yourself time to unwind and detach from digital distractions, you allow your mind to quiet down and settle into the peaceful rhythms that are necessary for deep sleep. The less you expose yourself to electronic stimuli, the more likely it is that your body will naturally find its way into a relaxed, sleep-ready state. In addition to improving your sleep, disconnecting from screens can also have a positive effect on your overall well-being. The more time you spend away from screens, the more time you create for self-care and other healthy habits. This can mean spending more quality time with loved ones, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy. By setting clear boundaries with your devices, you create space for more fulfilling activities that support your health, both mentally and physically. If the idea of turning off your devices sounds difficult, start by gradually reducing your screen time in the evening. You do not have to make a drastic change overnight. Begin by cutting back on screen usage 15 minutes at a time until you reach an hour of screen-free time before bed. As you ease into this new routine, you will likely notice that you begin to sleep more soundly and wake up feeling more refreshed. It might take some time to adjust, but the benefits of a good night's sleep are well worth the effort. It is important to remember that sleep is just as much about quality as it is about quantity. Getting a full 8 hours of sleep is beneficial, but if your sleep is interrupted by screens or an overstimulated mind, it will not be as restorative as it could be. By setting boundaries and being mindful of how you use your devices before bed, you are taking an active step toward improving both the quantity and quality of your sleep. In the long run, this small change can make a world of difference in how well you rest and how you feel the next day. As you begin to embrace the practice of disconnecting from screens, you may find that it becomes easier to relax and unwind before bed. You might also start to notice that you wake up feeling more refreshed and energized, ready to take on the day ahead. The benefits of taking time away from screens in the evening go far beyond better sleep. They extend to a greater sense of well-being and overall health. By creating healthier boundaries and habits around screen time, you are setting yourself up for success in getting the restful sleep your body deserves. Chapter 10. Understanding the Power of Rest. Rest is often underestimated in its ability to transform our health and well-being. Many of us live in a culture that glorifies being busy, where rest is seen as a luxury rather than a necessity. Yet understanding the true power of rest can change the way we approach our daily lives and our overall health. Rest is not just about sleep. It is about giving your body and mind the space to recover, reset, and recharge. It plays a crucial role in maintaining physical and mental health, and understanding how to rest properly is essential for living a balanced life. In a world where productivity is often prioritized over well-being, it is easy to forget that rest is an essential part of the cycle of success. Rest is the foundation that supports our energy levels, mental clarity, and ability to focus. When we rest, we allow our bodies to heal, our muscles to recover, and our minds to clear the fog of stress and overwhelm. Without adequate rest, even the best efforts can lead to burnout and exhaustion. It is in those quiet moments of rest that we actually make room for creativity, clarity, and motivation to thrive. Rest can be broken down into many forms, each playing its part in helping the body and mind recover. Physical rest allows our bodies to repair tissues, strengthen muscles, and boost the immune system. Mental rest, on the other hand, helps calm the brain, reducing anxiety and stress while improving cognitive function. Both types of rest are crucial, yet many people focus solely on physical rest through sleep and overlook the importance of mental relaxation. Taking time to disconnect from the demands of daily life and allowing your brain to relax is just as important as getting enough sleep each night. Often, we see rest as something that should happen only during certain moments of the day or after a busy period. However, rest can and should be integrated throughout our daily routines. Short breaks throughout the day, even just a few minutes to close your eyes or take a deep breath, can help reset your body and mind. These small moments of rest can prevent stress from building up and provide the energy needed to stay focused and productive. A simple pause whether it is for a few minutes or a few hours, gives your brain a chance to recover, making it easier to approach tasks with a fresh perspective. The act of allowing yourself to rest requires a shift in mindset. It is not about slowing down out of weakness, but rather about understanding the importance of balance. Rest is the fuel that drives productivity, creativity, and overall health. When we ignore the need for rest, we can quickly burn out, which can ultimately harm our physical, emotional, and mental health. Learning to recognize when you need rest is an essential skill that can make all the difference in achieving long-term success and happiness. Taking the time to rest also has an impact on emotional well-being. When we are well rested, we are better equipped to manage stress, respond to challenges, and handle difficult emotions. Our emotional resilience increases, allowing us to cope more effectively with life's ups and downs. Without enough rest, emotions can become more intense, and it becomes more difficult to maintain a positive outlook. By prioritizing rest, we give ourselves the opportunity to reset emotionally, which helps us face the world with a clearer and calmer mindset. The benefits of rest are not just physical or emotional, they are also mental. When we rest, our brain processes and consolidates memories, making it easier to retain and recall information. Rest also plays a vital role in learning and problem solving. The more rested the brain is, the better it can process information, think critically, and make decisions. Without adequate rest, cognitive function becomes impaired, leading to foggy thinking, difficulty concentrating, and poor decision making. By understanding the power of rest, we give our brains the opportunity to function at their highest potential. We are often taught to push through tiredness, thinking that more effort equals better results. However, this mindset can be counterproductive. When we do not rest, we work from a place of exhaustion, which can lead to diminishing returns. By taking the time to rest, we not only improve our sleep, but also enhance our ability to perform at our best. Resting is not a sign of weakness. It is a strategic tool for maintaining peak performance in every area of our lives. Whether it is taking a short nap, engaging in a relaxing activity, or simply stepping away from work for a few moments, these moments of rest allow us to come back stronger and more focused. It is important to note that rest is a long-term commitment, not a quick fix. It requires consistency and practice to truly understand and integrate rest into our daily lives. The more we prioritize rest, the more we begin to recognize its positive effects on our health, productivity, and overall happiness. Rest is not something to be saved for when we are sick or overworked. It should be a regular part of our routine. By making rest a priority, we invest in our future well-being, ensuring that we have the energy and resilience needed to face whatever challenges lie ahead. Resting is a simple yet powerful tool that we often overlook. It is essential to our physical, mental, and emotional health, and it is the foundation for a balanced, productive life. By taking the time to rest regularly, we create the space for healing, clarity, and creativity. It is not about taking a break from life, but about making life better by integrating rest into our daily routines. When we honor the importance of rest, we set ourselves up for long-term success, happiness, and fulfillment. By recognizing and embracing the power of rest, we unlock a healthier, more energized version of ourselves. Chapter 11. Unlocking the power of consistency in sleep patterns. Sleep is not just about the number of hours you get each night. It is also about the consistency of when you sleep. The human body thrives on routines, and sleep is no exception. Our internal biological clock, known as the circadian rhythm, works best when it follows a regular schedule. Consistency in sleep patterns helps regulate this natural rhythm, allowing your body to know exactly when it is time to wind down and when it is time to wake up. Over time, a predictable sleep schedule can make it easier to fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling refreshed. It may seem like a small thing, but the timing of your sleep is incredibly important. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps train your body to enter sleep mode more efficiently. This creates a powerful cycle where your body begins to recognize specific times for rest, making it easier to fall asleep and experience deep, restorative rest. If you are constantly changing your sleep schedule, it becomes harder for your body to adjust, leading to a restless night and groggy mornings. Consistency is key to reaping the full benefits of a good night's sleep. When you are consistent with your sleep, you improve the quality of your rest as well. A set bedtime sends signals to your brain that it is time to relax and prepare for sleep. Without this cue, your body may struggle to wind down, making it difficult to fall asleep or stay asleep. A regular sleep schedule helps your body and mind anticipate rest, and this anticipation allows you to ease into sleep without frustration. Instead of staring at the clock, waiting for sleep to come, your body becomes accustomed to the routine, making the process feel more natural and effortless. This consistency also has a profound impact on your energy levels throughout the day. When your body is accustomed to a regular sleep routine, it knows exactly when to wake up and when to rest. This predictability helps you feel more energized and alert during waking hours. On the other hand, inconsistent sleep patterns can leave you feeling sluggish, irritable, or foggy. The more consistent your sleep schedule, the more your body adapts to it, and the more it can regulate energy levels throughout the day. The result is more focus, clarity, and productivity. A well-established sleep routine also helps strengthen your immune system, making it easier for your body to fight off illness. The body relies on rest to repair cells, reduce inflammation, and maintain optimal function. When your sleep is consistent, your body gets the rest it needs to repair and restore itself fully. When sleep is irregular, this process becomes disrupted, leaving you more vulnerable to stress and illness. By sticking to a regular sleep schedule, you ensure that your immune system has the time it needs to function at its best. Sleep consistency is also vital for mental health. When you sleep at irregular times, your brain can struggle to maintain emotional stability. Sleep deprivation or disrupted sleep patterns have been linked to higher levels of anxiety, stress, and depression. A consistent sleep schedule helps your brain stay in balance, reducing the risk of mood swings and emotional turbulence. Additionally, a regular sleep routine promotes better cognitive function, making it easier to think clearly, problem solve, and stay focused throughout the day. People often underestimate the connection between a consistent sleep schedule and their overall well-being. It is easy to fall into the habit of staying up late on weekends or catching up on sleep during the day, but these irregular patterns can cause more harm than good. Sleep consistency requires discipline, but the rewards are worth it. By going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, you are giving your body the structure it needs to thrive. This structure creates a foundation of health that extends beyond just sleep, impacting everything from mental clarity to physical fitness. The power of consistency in sleep patterns is not just about getting enough rest. It is about creating an environment where your body can naturally repair and recharge. It takes time for your body to adjust to a new sleep schedule, but once you commit to this routine, the results are undeniable. You will find that you fall asleep faster, wake up feeling more rested, and experience greater energy and focus throughout the day. The key to unlocking these benefits is not just about the number of hours you sleep, but about making those hours count by sticking to a predictable sleep schedule. For those who struggle to maintain a consistent sleep pattern, it can be helpful to start small. Begin by setting a bedtime and wake-up time that you can realistically commit to, even on weekends. Over time, your body will adjust to this routine, and the positive effects will become more noticeable. Remember, the goal is not perfection, but consistency. If you miss a night or a morning, it is okay. Just get back on track the next day. The more you prioritize a regular sleep schedule, the more natural it will feel, and the more your body will thank you for it. In the long run, consistency in sleep patterns will become second nature. Your body will crave the stability, and your mind will appreciate the clarity that comes with it. You will begin to notice improvements not only in how you feel when you wake up, but also in how you handle daily tasks, manage stress, and approach challenges. By making sleep consistency a priority, you unlock the true power of rest and tap into a healthier, more vibrant version of yourself. Chapter 12. Sustaining your sleep success for life. Achieving quality sleep is not just a temporary fix. It is a lifelong journey that requires commitment, awareness, and continuous effort. Once you have established a healthy sleep routine, the next step is maintaining it. Life can sometimes throw off our best intentions, but with the right mindset and a few key practices, it is entirely possible to sustain your sleep success for the long haul. The key lies in consistency, adaptability, and staying mindful of the habits that promote restful sleep. One of the most important aspects of maintaining your sleep success is the ability to be consistent. After building a routine, it is easy to slip back into old patterns, especially when life gets busy. It is important to remember that consistency does not mean perfection. It means making sleep a priority, even during times of stress or unexpected changes. While occasional disruptions are inevitable, having a solid foundation of healthy sleep habits will make it easier to get back on track. Even if you find yourself staying up late or waking up early occasionally, try to return to your established routine the following night. Sleep can be sensitive to external factors, such as stress, travel, or changes in your environment. However, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule helps minimize the effects of these disruptions. When you encounter these obstacles, keep in mind that they are temporary. Rather than allowing them to throw you off course completely, acknowledge the challenge and make adjustments where needed. For example, if you have to wake up early for a meeting or event, aim to return to your regular sleep schedule the next night. Flexibility, combined with consistency, is the secret to maintaining long-term sleep success. As time goes on, you may find that your sleep needs change. What worked for you a year ago might not be as effective today. Our sleep patterns evolve as we age, and the amount of rest we need can vary. It is important to stay in tune with your body and adjust your habits as needed. Keep track of how you feel during the day. Are you feeling rested and alert, or are you constantly fatigued? If your sleep routine is no longer serving you as it once did, it is time to reassess. Minor adjustments, like adjusting your bedtime or finding new ways to relax before sleep, can make all the difference. Another critical component of sustaining sleep success is creating an environment that supports rest. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep, free from distractions and disruptions. If you have made changes to your sleep schedule but still struggle to fall asleep, take a look at your sleep environment. Ensure that your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, factors that can greatly enhance your ability to fall and stay asleep. Consider decluttering the room and minimizing technology use to reduce stimulation before bed. A calming, peaceful space can make your sleep routine more effective and help signal to your body that it's time to rest. Over time, you will likely notice that sleep has become a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. It will no longer feel like a chore or something to catch up on, but rather an essential part of self-care. If you have successfully implemented healthy sleep habits, the long-term benefits will be noticeable. You will experience more energy, better focus, improved mood, and greater overall well-being. Sustaining these habits requires the same commitment you gave when you first started, an unwavering belief that prioritizing sleep is an investment in your health and happiness. It can be tempting to let sleep slide when life gets hectic, but the truth is, making time for rest is one of the most productive things you can do for yourself. By ensuring that you get enough sleep, you improve your ability to handle stress, make clearer decisions, and stay motivated. The benefits of a good night's sleep extend far beyond just feeling rested. They touch every aspect of your life, from your physical health to your emotional resilience. When you prioritize sleep, you are investing in your long-term success, both personally and professionally. As you move forward, remember that sleep is not a one-time fix, but a lifelong practice. There will always be challenges and changes, but by continuing to honor your sleep routine, you will be better equipped to navigate them. In the process, you will build a deep understanding of how sleep supports every part of your life and how much it contributes to your success. Staying mindful of your sleep habits and making adjustments as necessary will help you maintain this foundation of health for years to come. Taking care of your sleep today ensures that you are able to meet tomorrow with energy, clarity, and a sense of well-being. Rest is not something to be overlooked. It is an integral part of your life's success story. As you continue this journey, always remember that the power of good sleep is in your hands. By staying committed and staying aware of your habits, you will unlock the full potential of restorative rest and enjoy a lifetime of benefits. Thank you for listening. If you found value in this book, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing with others who might benefit. I'd love to hear your reflections. Share your thoughts in the comments. To deepen your understanding, the ebook version is available on our website with a limited time discount. So be sure to check it out in the description below.